What's up YouTube? This is the Crustyhouse here, and today I'll be giving you some ZVZ. I will be playing myself, the Crustyhouse, on the top right, and I think this is Shakura's Plateau, I think? I always forget the map name, my bad. I always forget the map name. And my opponent will be WuD. I'm presuming it's going to be WuD's and his last name's D or something, but he'll be playing the, oof, my bad. He'll be playing the bottom red Zerg on the bottom left, and this is ZVZ. I think this is going to be my first ZVZ that I'm casting, and ZVZ is my worst matchup, just to let you know. I do hate ZVZ a lot, just because I just do. I mean, even a lot of people hate ZVZ just because Ling Bane or Roach Infestor just like very strong. Whoever out micros the other person wins, and my micro is not the best part of my play, I guess. So yeah, just watch and enjoy. This game is a little bit unique towards the end. Just keep watching, and yeah. So we both open up with a. Well, he goes extractor first. I go for an early scout. I have not gone for my pool yet. I am at 14 supply. He is also at 14 supply, so I do pull down my pool. He did go extractor first, so I think his pool will be a little bit later, which is surprisingly even later than I suspect. Or is he going hatchery? No, he can't go hatchery if he goes extractor first, my bad. So he does put his pool down on 15, so 14 pool for me, 15 pool for him. The income advantage also goes to my side, just because he has extra workers on the gas, which is actually only 2, so I'm presuming he's gonna go for just speed, and then we'll take them off and put them back to minerals, but I don't know. I don't know. This is the first time I'm watching the replay, and I do for okay, that was terrible. Okay, let me go. I do go for a 15 hatch. Sorry for my mess up on talking, I guess. It's just a terrible fail on my part, but I do go for a 15 hatch. I still have not put down any gas, but I do start now. Apparently, wow, really good timing. He does go for a, I'm assuming 17 hatch, 18 hatch. I was not paying attention, but he does have a worker lead at the moment. I do have more workers spawning, but yeah, so nothing exciting to talk about really. So I'm gonna actually fast forward just 'cause pretty bored. He does open up with a few lings to catch my drone. I was scouting. I did scout a lot longer. I did sacrifice the drone just because I wanted to see if people would put an early bane nest. So that time he did take it out first. So I did want to be precautious. So as you can see, my first 50 gas will be towards a bane nest. Come on, yeah. All right, there we go. So I do put my bane nest down. Wow, he does gain a higher harvester lead, but I did just catch up, I guess. So my hatch did go down before his. He does scout with 1 link. He tries to harass, but I just attack with all my workers. I guess that could have been worth mining time, but I just want to kill a ling. So nothing to talk about. So I'm gonna fast forward. Fast forward by 4. Hopefully it's not too shaky. I guess I'll just do by 2 in a sec. Yeah, I'll do by 2. So he is gaining a higher harvester lead. I'm getting a few banlings just because if he pushes early, which I did have enough links to take care of this, but I didn't scout enough, so I didn't really know at the moment. So I did take the tower. I did see if he has lings there, but I didn't know that I had a higher number of them, so I did engage. I left my 2 banelings in the back just because I knew I wouldn't need them. And wow, he droned a lot. He droned really heavy for that 1 wave, I guess. But well, I guess that's not heavy considering like I went for early lings, and since he had an economic advantage, he could afford to make those lings without an expense. But I did catch up in drones in a sec. I do exceed him for a little bit, and he does out drone me again in another wave. So kind of embarrassing. Only got 30 workers, 8 minutes into the game. Yeah, now that I think about it, I didn't drone at all. I was somewhat droning like ling, 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 drone, ling, 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 drone, which I don't know if that's bad or not, but as I can see, did not drone enough. So I did make a lot more units. Our supply is pretty much the same, but most of his supplies and workers. He did get all 4 of his gases pretty quick. I did make this extra gas by accident. I didn't realize it till the end, and my saturation is really bad. Like, there's pretty much nothing mining up my main. There's only 2 workers, so they failed in that part. But he is going for roaches plus macro hatch plus a spire, so he did get his lair tech up. Well, I actually have no anti-air, but I did scout with an overseer, and yeah, so I did know he was going to use, and I definitely fast forwarded way too far into the game, but oh well. So I do get my roach warren. I did exceed him in drones, but that drone count isn't necessarily amazing. Spending wise, he did spend more on his army actually. He beat me in everything except for technology, which are upgrades, I assume. Technology's upgrades. Yeah, he is not any upgrades at the moment. He does send an overseer to my base. At this moment, I think he did see I have roaches, so he can't afford to make any mutant. Wait. Okay, that was just terrible. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Yeah, so that was really bad. So I'm like saying he's not making mutas, and there's like 6 mutas right there, and he's doing this dance thing. Oh, he's patrolling. Yeah, I never knew how to do that. I thought they would just spam click all over that, but it's actually patrol. So he is patrolling with his roaches. He is at a higher supply at the moment. But let's check the units tab. He's at 19 roaches. I'm at 12 roaches. He also has Mutalisk and which had workers. I do have an extra queen, I guess, but it's not much. Yeah, he is just now starting his upgrades. I already am also starting on upgrades, so I have no clue what that technology tab was for in the moment. I did take off workers off the gas because I did see that I had extra gas, and now I'm just trying to put them back because I am teching to infestors. Alright, so that was pretty bad timing. Well, that wasn't terrible, but that was a little bit too early. So none of us took our 3rd actually, just because I did know that I was behind in supply and I was not droning well, so I really wanted to concentrate on drones. But as you can see, I did not even pass the 40, which sucks. But yeah, so my work account was less just because I thought he was gonna push early with this roach army, and I did get Hydralisk just because I needed help with mutas. If he did do a roach muta attack, just because I wouldn't be able to hit the mutas. So I am deciding to push right now. His mutas are just hanging around here. I don't know why he did that, but he still does have a supply lead. I do have a worker advantage. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna stop just because the amount of workers that we both had was just really bad. So he does have 8 mutas. Let's check his roach. Where is roach? Oh yeah, okay. So he does have 22 roaches compared to my 18. Plus I have 7 hydras and he has 4 hydras actually. So he did get pretty much every tech tree, every tech structure. My bad. So he is pretty much beating me in all units right now. So I don't really think I can push or do any damage. He is going for a 3rd, which is pretty smart. Saturation at both bases. Ooh, I did get to 42, so I did break 40. Still not something to be happy about, but yeah, so I did opt to get some infestors just because infestors are very good against roaches and hydras, and just because I'm behind, I do need that. So we both are pretty much just turtling a little bit. I do take a supply lead for once in the game, but I think that supply is just from having more workers. What else is there to talk about? Yeah, I don't really know what to talk about right now. The situation, we're both pretty much neutral. He hasn't pushed yet. I think he could have done a lot more harassment, just because I had a few spore crawlers. He could have gone overlord hunting like over here. I don't think the spore crawlers could reach him. My infestors just got out, so now I would be able to counter that. He could kill my structures, I guess, or focus on 1 spore. So I guess he does have map control, I guess, but he did not take the towers at all. So I'm trying to make a push here. he did take a huge supply lead at the moment, so I think that is with his army, just because I still have more workers than him. But this is a really bad area to attack, just because all my units are clumped up together, and he did get a really good surround. And my infestor is over here. One of my worst mistakes. I could not get any fungus down, so I just lobbed a bunch of infested terror, and that turned out really bad because I had less supply. I attacked at a really bad situation. I mean, location. Well, it could be situation, I guess, just because I was at a lower supply. So supply count is very big difference right now at the moment. He does have a third. My third's about to finish, so I guess it would be counted as equal, just because he hasn't started mining yet, and he is spawning a lot of lings. So I guess he might be going for a push right now. I can't really remember. So the supply is at 93 to 132 at the moment. He is rallying a lot of roaches and lings, and it really looks like that I'm gonna lose this. But wow, I don't know what happened there. But his roaches are 1 armor, 2 attack. My roaches are still 1 attack. So this game was really, I was always behind this game, so it's kind of embarrassing recording this game. But I'm already 18 minutes in, and I don't want to recast, and I don't want to waste my time. I'm really paranoid with wasting time doing stuff that I'm not even gonna do. So I guess I'll just upload this. But it does show one of my worser games, I guess. I mean, I'm not a person who likes to drone to like 80 or anything, but 45 drones 20 minutes into the game, that's really bad. And I've been on 2 days for 20 minutes into the game. I'm surprised my minerals have not mined out yet, but that is because I don't have any drones, which sucks. So let's check his base. Still just hang around. Let's check my base. Oh, I'm going to Hive Tech. I'm getting Perel at the moment. My Perel for the roaches and infestors. I am getting a ton of enclosed also. And my hydras are at +1 range. Wait, did I made 2. I made 2 roach warrens. That's just freaking awesome. 2 roach warrens for no reason. Oh, in engagement. Alright, I have to pause. I have to rewind. Sorry guys. That's pretty much one of the few pieces of action that you're gonna get this video. I'm gonna fast forward times 8, blah 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 blah. Ooh, I paused. Alright, I do get 55 harvesters, so I did crack 50. The supply right now is at 150 to 160, but problem is he is attacking at this choke point, the same choke point that I attacked before, and that choke point's really bad to attack at. So just watch this play out. I'll be playing this on normal speed. So I did know that he was attacking at a choke point. I do bring my infestors. I did get a huge fungal, but his lings right at the moment were distracting my roaches at the moment. So since he does have hydras, he does have more range, so he is able to attack. More units coming in, more reinforcements. The supply is actually evening out. I do get supply lead in this, and wow. I actually did not have vision, so I couldn't attack the units over here, right behind the fog. So he actually was taking down my units. So that was a pretty much equal engagement. I do take a supply lead just because I am able to rally my units faster. So as you can see, more roaches will pop out. I will start killing. I don't know what he started doing. I think he just wanted to kill a few drones, or tried to focus down the hatchery. But as more of my roaches just came in, I was able to overwhelm them. So I do have a hive out right now. My upgrades are at 2 attack. Still no armor. I think I do start my armor soon. But that was really bad, making 2 roach warrens and 2 evo chambers without having double upgrades at all. I do get an Ultraless Cavern actually. Just because I do see that he has a Roach Hydra army also, so I think the Ultralisk, that's kind of tongue twister for me. Ultralisk can be like somewhat of a tank damage, and their splash damage would be fairly good if I get a good fungal. And as you can see, I do have a really good supply lead right now. I think I did lose a few drones, but I think I do actually start to drone up more, just because I know that I am in a good situation, or I guess not. But yeah, so I do have a supply lead. He is still making Roach Hydra while I am going pure Roach. And Roach Infestor does counter Roach Hydra without Infestors, just because Hydras are so weak once the Roaches start to attack them. And seeing that, well, he is on 2-2, so that does help somewhat. But still, Roaches pretty much destroy Hydras. And I am starting to make Ultralisk in the unit production. Wow, I thought production was P. My bad. So I do have 2 Ultralisk on the way. He still is making Roach Hydra, and he just got his high finished, and I think I just paused. My bad. So he does have his high finished at the moment. He does have a macro hatch. He's on 3 base. We're on 3 base. So we're pretty much even right now. Workers, pretty much even. I could transfer my drones here, but I think I didn't, just because I suck at StarCraft. So supply lead's pretty much in my favor at the moment. Plus with this Ultra, I think. Where are the other Ultras? Units. I have 2 Ultras out, but where's the other Ultra? Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. So at the production tab, I am getting my +1 armor on the way, and he's getting on 3-3 actually on the way, and he is getting his hive. And what sucks is that I scouted literally like 10 seconds before he started his freaking spire to make it into a greater spire, just because I really thought he was gonna go Brood Lords, because if I was able to get not tech 3, tier 3, if I was able to get tier 3, then he should be able to get tier 3. So I really thought he still had spire at the moment, but apparently 10 seconds right after I leave, he gets a fucking greater spire, which sucks. But I'm making Ultras right now. I have 4 in the way, so that'll bring me to a total of 6. And so my army is looking pretty scary. I'm near maxed out, so I guess I'm gonna push pretty soon. I am checking his base for an expansion. I do encounter Lings, take them out, and I was able to intercept this, and he just canceled. And now he did bring a portion of his Roaches in. At this moment, this would be a great time to try to do a 2-prone attack, but I didn't, which sucks. But I'm pushing out with a pretty good force. I have about 6 Ultras plus Roaches plus Infestors, so if I can get a really good fungal, or if I think I can just take this out naturally, just because his army is still Roach Hydra, which his Hydras actually are not placed in the proper spot, because my Roaches will take them out. And I think he does see my my forces, so he does know that he can't kill it, so he does opt for a base race. He's heading straight for my base. I'm just trying to kill his army, just trying to kill everything in his base. Hopefully he'll turn back, but I do know he doesn't, so he starts to head to my base. So this one, I just want to kill the 3rd, and then I really need to get back there to take his forces out. But I don't get there in time, so let's check the production time. I am starting my +3 attack while he's attacking my base, sadly. So he did split up his forces somewhat to make me have to micro more, but I did just go straight for the majority of the forces. And so as you can see, my Ultras are somewhat stuck, but I do have 1 attacking, plus everything else is just ripping through his forces. He did kill this expansion, and so he did split his forces pretty well. He does have an expansion up here, and he still has Roaches at his main. So I guess at the time I did clear out all his forces, and I almost missed this, but I actually saw it because of the creep. Thank you, creep. So I do take him out. I guess I wasted a fungal, I guess. So at this moment, you can see the supply tab is actually heavily in my favor. I'm almost pretty much double the supply. He does have corruptors out, and he does have the money with the greater spire, which just scared the shit out of me. Oh man, sorry for my language, but this scared the shit out of me. Just because I was coming in with the pretty much ground army, and I only had 3 Infestors left, and I really think that if I didn't waste a few fungals before, I could have taken these out. But his I did spawn shitload of infested terrors, hoping to be able to snipe at least one Brood Lord. And let's see if I do. So I am able to snipe one Brood Lord, but next Brood Lords are just taking out my infested Terrans. Yeah, infested Marines, my bad. So I just thought, alright, well, Brood Lords are slow as shit, so I'm gonna just wallop and walk. What is wrong with me today? Alright, so I'm just gonna walk into his base and just kill everything, and hopefully he'll GG. That Brood Lords are slow, but doesn't give up, so I'm trying to kill everything, and I could see that he has no Overseer, and that was in my mind. Oh, it's actually this one. Overseer. Alright, terrible fail by me, but so it looks like these Brood Lords are going to work on my army, but I am able to kill everything quick, and I really knew that after I could kill this, I could just run away, run to the next stage, just because these Brood Lords will be so slow that they can't get to me. And I did forget to kill this pool, but but still, I guess it would get killed just because it has no more creep, and I killed the rest of these structures. So pretty much I'm just trying to kill structures before his Brood Lords just kill me. So I did get another hatchery up. All my drones should be transferred. My main's pretty much still untouched. At this moment I was just like, I just have to kill every building. Just kill every building. It doesn't matter. Just kill every fucking building. And so I did waltz up to the next base, seeing nothing there. So I really thought he had to be here. And it turns out I am right. And at this moment, his Brood Lords are trying to desperately catch up, but he finds out he knows he can't. So he knows he won't be able to save it. So he's just going straight for my bases. And at this moment, I really thought I was gonna win until I remembered there's a freaking pool there that I didn't kill, and there's an extractor here that I didn't kill. But so yeah, right now at this moment, I'm just like, holy crap, where's the last building? Where's the last building? And I just see him waltzing up to my base. I'm like, all right, this better be the craziest base race. And now I decide to freaking transfer my drones while my base isn't there. So I do have 4 Hydras, and they just walk up and die, sadly. So I do kill this last extractor, and I'm just like, hell yes, and then I don't get the victory symbol, so I'm like, what the hell? So like, I tried to split up my forces to go somewhat kill his ground army, but there's no really point in anymore trying to kill his ground army. So I do remember that there's a pool there, and at this moment I'm just like, where the hell is this last building? And I thought after this pool I was just like starting to have a party. I was just like, hell yes, let's go. I just finally won, and I don't get another victory scheme. So I'm just like, okay, where the hell is this last base? And I didn't actually notice. I remember he had workers. He had not workers. He had his army, a small army here, killing my expansion here. But I didn't really think that there were workers there. So he freaking makes another expansion there, and he's not freaking giving up. So I'm like spazzing. I'm like checking every possible place now. I really thought he wasn't gonna be here, but I was just like, all right, I can't lose this game, so I'm just gonna take every spot. And at the moment, there's 3 Brood Lords slowly taking out my base, and I really think how Brood Lords are so slow. I think I said Brood Lords, really weird. But Brood Lords are ridiculously slow, so they're slowly killing my production structures, and I am going to work on these rocks. And so I am slowly getting there, and I waltz in, nothing's there, so I'm spazzing out even more. So I'm like, where the hell is this last building? Where the hell is this last building? And I do see he's building another one, and he does type what a game, so I guess he wasn't BM or anything, but that's pretty chill. So I'm like, alright, I have to check this bottom expansion. I do send like 2 roaches, and I actually asked him where's that last building, and he said he mined that with 4 Brood Lords. So those 4 Brood Lords were like his last hope. And I do see the creeper, so I'm like, hell yes, alright. So I thought, I'm gonna kill this last building. He does send a worker here, just so he thought if I walk away, then he can make an extractor or something. But because of last worker, and now I'm spazzing again even more. Where the fuck is this last building? And our supplies, still, my army has dwindled down from 100 supply. But as you can see, he still has Brood Lords trying to kill me, and now I see that has not rebuilt his base. I'm like, okay, he still has to kill a whole base, and I definitely know he has 1 building, and I actually see it on the mini map. For those of you who don't know, when you don't have a base, it actually reveals all your other structures. So I'm like, Alright, run to the structure. Run to the structure. And then he says GG anyways, and we both say GG, and there we go. I finally win, and that was like crazy game. I was spazzing like crazy. Yeah, so I was spazzing like crazy, and I do come triumphant. Alright, I'll just say victorious in this freaking base race. So hope you liked it, everyone. I really don't know what was wrong with my mouth or talking, but yep. So comment, rate, subscribe. Please come back and watch. So see you later, guys.